Hello wonderful people and welcome to my tutorial for today. I hope I'm meeting everyone in good condition. And how is your day going? Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you, both my existing subscribers, the new ones, passerbys. I appreciate all of you. So for today's tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to fix zipper, both the invisible zipper and the normal zipper. I mean the overlapping and then the invisible zipper. I'll be showing you the easiest way to get it done to avoid folds or puff ups. All right, so let's just go there. Okay, so here I have two separate fabrics. One is going to be for the invisible zipper and then the other one for the overlap. Okay, so maybe we should do the overlap first of all before the invisible zipper. All right, here I also have the back panel cut out. Okay, and then I have the zipper allowance already pressed out. I hope you see it. Okay, this is the wrong side, this is the right side. All right, now in fixing your zipper, it is actually very easy. The first thing you should do is to just determine where you are to stitch up. Okay, take for example, let's just say that we'll be closing up this end at this point. Okay, we'll close up this point this way. Okay, so I'll go to the machine first of all, close up from this place down. Okay, I will do that right away. So now I've stitched it. I hope you see it from this point down. So I'll be inserting my zip from this place to this point. Okay, I'll be using a contrasting color so that everyone will be able to see it and understand. The next thing will be, now you see here there is no facing. Okay, so either you are using your bias strip to do the neckline to finish it up, or facing, whichever one you are doing, you have to mark out the seam allowance for it, say like ½ inch. This should be around here. Okay, and then on this zipper also you mark out ½ inch. That is if you don't want to fold it this way. If you want it to end here, okay, you mark out ½ inch also, so that by the time you attach it, this iron here, this metal here, will be exactly on the ½ inch you marked here. That is, like I said, if you don't want to fold it this way. I hope you understand. All right, so I'll be marking ½ inch also on this zip. But if you want to fold it this way, there is no need doing that marking. You will just attach and then fold. I hope you understand. Or maybe we should do that one because it's easier. Okay, now you are going to then open up your fabric. You should have something like this when you open it up. Okay, and then your zip goes in this way. Now if you want yours to end here, that is the only time you measure out the same ½ inch you measured here. But if you want to just fold it this way, there is no need measuring this ½ inch here or ½ inch on this one. Okay, so now having placed it like this, you then attach. You just make sure that, you see there is a fold here. This is for the zipper allowance. You make sure that this fold is very close to the teeth of the zip, like this. Okay, so I'll just proceed to use pin to hold it together so that you understand better. So now when you get to this point where our stitch began, okay, you just move down a little bit and continue to pin. Now you see, if you do this one like this, the zip will show, but since we are doing overlapping, you just need to adjust this side a little to cover the zip well, and then you continue to pin. Alright, so this is what we have. Now when sewing it, all you need to do is to use your finger to guide it. Okay, with this done now, the next thing will be to just go to the machine, start working from this one, from this left hand side. You start sewing on top of the zipper. You just start sewing. Okay, so I'll go to the machine and start sewing it. Alright, so here we go. First, I'm removing the first pin. Then I'll make sure my needle sinks inside very well before I then start to sew. As you sew, you remove the pin. So you keep at it. When you get to the place where we made the stitch to join to this place, you just have to go down a little. Okay, so you just go down a little, like 5 or 6 stitches depending on how wide your stitch is, and then you cross. Okay, now we will need to use this one to cover the other one. So now as I sew, I will have to guide it. So here we go. Now having moved to this side, you will now use your hand to shift this part a little bit inwards to cover the zip. And you should be able to feel the zip, the teeth of the zip with your hand, and then okay. So you see the way it is. Okay, so now the zip is well closed, and then you can put your facing. When you do that, you can then fold. Okay, I hope you understand it. When you now put your facing or use your bias to turn it, you then fold. Now let's go to the other type of zipper, that is the invisible. Okay, now for the invisible zipper, here we go. Just like the other type, I've already made a stitch where I want my zipper to stop. So it is starting from the neckline here to this point. Also, I have with me another contrasting zip. This time, this is how we'll be putting it. And you see this edge is folded. This is the right side, this is the wrong side. Okay, now for the invisible zipper, all you need to do is place your zip like so. At the center of this joining, you make sure your zip is well balanced on it. Okay, and then you start to sew, making sure that your stitch aligns with this fold here. I hope you understand. You will just start sewing like this. You make sure that this fold here is pointed very close to the teeth of the zip, like this. I hope you understand, because of course that's where you're going to be placing your stitch. So it's like this. You can use your hand to guide it and sew. Okay, so I'll go to the machine and just quickly do this one as well. Okay, so here we go. Remember, for the overlap zipper, we did it this way. We separated it like this and made our stitch. But this one, taking just one side of it, okay, like this, and then place your zip this way, making sure that this teeth is at the center of this joining, like this. And then we start. So you start to sew. You will need to move down. You are not starting exactly where the stitch began. Okay, you should move down a little bit. Okay, but just make sure that this folded edge here corresponds with the side of the zip. This is what I mean. It should be this way. It should be this way, so that the teeth of the zip becomes visible. Okay, so here we go. As you sew, you guide it properly so that you don't go out of line. Okay, let's turn and see. Okay, so this is it. I hope you see it. So you repeat this one, but this time around you are starting from the neckline. Okay, now for the other side, if you got your neckline correct and equal, it should be very easy for you. You make sure they are at the same length here. Okay, and then you start. Just let this fold be your guide as you sew. Okay, now we are going to turn and see. Okay, so now you see it. Okay, you will then need to use either your bias to knitting the neckline or your facing, whichever one you are using. Okay, that's when you now put it. But assuming you are putting it in a dress or a blouse that you already lined, okay, all you need to do is cut off, say from around here, and then fold your zip like this. Turn to the other side and sew it. Okay, you should have something like this, and then you turn again. This is optional. If you like, you can still top stitch here. If you like, you forget about it. It's already firmly held. Okay, so this is for a dress that is already lined. Okay, but if you have not put your bias, after you put the zip, you now put your bias. Use it to fold the zip. All right. Okay, so this is it for the overlap zipper. Okay, I hope it is well understood. And this is it for the invisible zipper. Okay, I hope this too is well understood. Thank you for watching till the end. Please, if you are not subscribed, feel free to hit the red icon to subscribe, and also tap on the notification bell so that whenever new tutorials come up, you'll be notified of it. Till we meet in my next tutorial, please take very good care of yourself, and see you soon, putting your zip in the right way. Bye.